Hello everyone, welcome to Master Stage. And today we are going to discuss Property Law Unit 1. And it is for those who are writing LLB third sem. It is very important. So please do concentrate. Okay, let us see what is the legal definition of the concept of property. So, the legal definition is the property refers to the legal right of a person to possess, use, and enjoy and dispose of a thing. So, it comprises both object itself and the bundle of rights associated with it. So, the key elements in the concept of property: right of possession and enjoyment, right to exclude others, right to transfer or alienate, and protect by law. So, this is about the concept of property. Then, kinds of property. There are four types: immovable property, movable property, tangible property, intangible property. So, immovable property, which includes land, building, trees, and anything something permanently attached to the earth. So, it cannot be moved out of dam without any damage. So, movable property. So here you can check like goods, money, securities, and all the property except immovable. So it can be moved physically. So that is called as movable property. Then tangible property. So physical objects that can be touched and seen, such as furniture, vehicles, and books. Okay, intangible assets. So it is a non-physical assets like copyrights, patents, and trademarks, and goodwill. So these are intangible property. Once again, the types of properties: Im- immovable property, movable property, tangible property, intangible property. So let's go to the next slide. So meaning of transfer of property. So transfer of property means an act by which a living person convey the property to one or more persons, or to himself and one or more other persons. So you have to remember the section 5 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882. It governs the transfer of property in India. So the essential elements of the property, there are two parties: transferor and transferee. Then subject matter, property to be transferred. So transfer must be uh, inter vivos. That means the transfer must be between two living persons and competence of parties. So legal consideration is there. So these are the key essential elements. Do remember section 5, the Transfer of Property Act 1882. Okay, so here transferable and non-transferable property. So we already discussed movable, immovable, tangible, intangible assets. Now we are going to discuss transferable and non-transferable property. Transferable property, okay, all properties transferable unless it is restricted by the law. So freehold land and building, so leasehold interest, movable goods and securities, actionable claims. So all the properties can be transferred if it is not restricted by the law. Then non-transferable property. So it says the Properties Act 1882 of section 6. Okay, what restriction? Certain properties cannot be transferred. So a right of re-entry, then easement rights, that is separately, person's right, life interest, public offenses, offices and pensions, then full future maintenance allowance. So these are non-transferable property. Then who can transfer the property? Okay, first, owner of the property. Okay, the person entitled to transfer the interest to the in the property or authorized person to dispose it. So competent to contact. He must be sound mind. That means he should be mentally fit. He should be he should not be a minor. That means he is not below 18 years and not disqualified by any law from contracting. Then authorized person. So the person holding the power of attorney or legal authority to transfer on behalf of the owner. So legal representative. So executors, administrators, or trustees with the legal capacity to transfer the property. So who can transfer? Owner of the property. Then he should be competent to contract. Okay. Then authorized agent and legal representative. Okay. Then operation by mode of transfer. So how the transfer can be take place through sale. So transfer for price, through gifts, so voluntarily gratuity transfer, then through exchange, so properties can mutually exchanged, then lease, so temporary lease transfer for possession, mortgage transfer as a security as interest. So these are the property transfer modes. One is sale, mortgage, lease, exchange, gift. So there's a five of modes of transfer: sale, mortgage, lease, exchange, gift. Okay, these are the ways one can transfer. So transfer of operates when property rights passes from transferor to transferee through legally recognized methods. Illegally it cannot be transferred. Then conditions of transfer, there is a terms and conditions. Okay, a, a transfer where operation or extent of the transfer depend upon the fulfillment of non fulfillment of the specified condition. These are the conditions for transfer. Condition precedent, that means it must be fulfilled before transfer it takes place. Then condition subsequent operates to defeat the transfer if it's fulfilled. Then condition concurrent must be performed simultaneously with the transfer. These are the conditional transferences. Okay. Then void and unlawful condition, in what cases that property cannot be transferred. So example, restraint of alienation of the property, conditions restrain marriage, condition of requiring adoption, condition in restraint of religion, condition of impossible to perform. That means, so these are the things. If the marriage is restrained or requires some adaptation, it's required, it restrain, it stops the religion, or the the transfer cannot be done, impossible to perform. So example, void property transferred to A provided he never sell it. So restraint on the alienation is void. Then valid property to A if he is married to B. So specific person condition is valid. Then unlawful property of A, he is commits a theft. So illegal act condition is void. So these are the examples for the void and unlawful conditions. Okay. Then these are the like condition precedent versus condition subsequent. Okay, so timing, effect, certainty. So forget about this. Condition precedent before the transfer takes effect, transfer suspend until conditions fulfilled. So property when he returns, just wait, he returns uh, he turns 25. These are the condition precedent. Condition subsequent after transfer has taken the effect, transfer defeat if conditions occur, property to A, but he marries to then property B. So these are the conditions precedent versus condition subsequent. Just go through this video again and again. You are able to write the right kind of answer. Make the headings properly. Write numbers. Okay. Use headlines, so that will be helpful to you. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the property or law of property in second unit. Thank you. All the best for your coming examination.